Welcome back to the United Drills of America, and today we'll be speaking about the late great Alabama legend Doe B. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and that notification bell. Let's go. Glenn Thomas, aka Doe B, was born June 13, 1991 in Montgomery, Alabama. He was the fourth of Shirley Thomas' 5 children. He was an outgoing child, always outside and in the community centers playing sports. He was always making noise too, Shirley said, now realizing the significance that he had and the talent will later blossom. Doe B was signed by Grand Hustle Records, T.I.'s label. He was the first person to land a major record deal from Montgomery since the Dirty Boys signed with Universal Records in 2001. He struck gold with his hood classic Let Me Find Out in 2013, and he finally made the big leagues, appearing on both BET and MTV. He was making music with major artists including Birdman, Juicy J, Kevin Gates, Rich Homie Quan, and T.I. It was a college night inside the Centennial Hill Grill and Bar. At least 4 guns made it through the nightclub security. As people partied, chaos broke out just after midnight, December 28, 2013. Someone started shooting. A bullet struck Doe B in his leg, one of 8 injured that night. He bled to death before making it to the Baptist Medical Center South. Doe B was only 22 years old when he was murdered. He wasn't even supposed to be in his hometown that night. He should have been en route to Miami to record with Pharrell and T.I. Darius Thomas was charged and convicted for the murder, but others will say he wasn't what killed Doe B. They claim Montgomery's lawlessness, hate, and jealousy killed the rising star. Darius grew up with Doe B in Cloverland. The two went to school together. Doe B's choice to hang out with another side of town is what upset the guys from where he was raised because they had beef. The bigger he got, the more jealous they got. Most of the rap beef you see is about jealousy and territory. Gunned down in front of hundreds within a nightclub days after Christmas, Doe B's life came to an abrupt end way too early. Doe predicted his demise in several of his songs, rapping in another, "I'm going to pray for you while you pray on me. The city stigma is if you make it, you die." Doe B's manager didn't even know he was at the Rose Supper Club that night. He did his best to keep Doe B out of Montgomery in general. 29-year-old Darius Thomas was sentenced to 85 years in prison. Thomas was arrested for the shooting, which also claimed the lives of Kimberly Johnson and Timnarius Hamilton back in January 2014. He accepted a plea deal for the murders of Hamilton, Johnson, and Doe B. Thomas, who was also wounded in the shooting, would have likely faced life in prison without the possibility of parole if he didn't plead guilty. Still, it doesn't appear like Thomas will likely be making it out of jail. Thomas is the father of 5 and didn't have a criminal history before this conviction. That played a role in his request for an apology and mercy from the family of his victims. He apparently began shooting in the bar because of a bottle was thrown at him. Gone too soon, rest in peace, Doe B.